How do you expect to befriend and trust anyone if you're not your own best friend and you don't have trust within yourself? You're the realest on your team, sweetheart. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexis, aka Alexis, and on this channel I mainly speak about what's on my mind, which includes, but is not limited to, making positive mindset shifts, taking full control of your life, and where I just encourage and motivate you to be who you truly are, the baddest bitch on this planet. And before we get into the video, I just want to say, if you do enjoy, make sure that you leave a like. If you have any thoughts, comments, and concerns, let me know down below. And if you really fuck with me, share this video with a friend or with someone that you know, or with somebody you want to put on to us tea. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. As you read by today's title, I got a good one. But don't I always? I just wanted to come out here and say, do you treat yourself with the utmost loyalty as you would with any one of your other friends, any one of your other peers, someone that you look up to, someone that you cherish, someone that you hold to a higher standard? Do you treat yourself with that same respect than you would somebody that you hold up to this higher standard? Somebody that you believe in, somebody that you put your faith in, somebody that you trust. Do you trust yourself with that same energy? I'm not even trying to throw no shots or nothing. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm trying to see if y'all up to date with what's tea. So I believe that it's most important to befriend yourself first. It's most important to have trust in yourself and learn to love yourself unconditionally, because once you do that, it's so much easier for you to love anyone else unconditionally and to love anyone else's flaws and understand that we're really all just human and all trying to navigate our way through this physical plane. And so you really shouldn't beat yourself up for minor mistakes that you make, or maybe little goals or milestones that you don't reach when you want to, and just really to take it easy. Life is as easy or as hard as you make it, as you believe it to be. And if you're beating yourself up and you have a whole bunch of inner dialogue that's just negative, pessimistic, and you don't really hold yourself to that same standard that you would somebody that you believe in, guess what's gonna happen? You're going to run into obstacles. You're gonna run into people who treat you the same way that you treat yourself, the same way that you view the world. If you tell yourself, oh my gosh, nothing good happens for me, if you tell yourself nothing ever goes the right way for me, like I don't ever blah blah blah, blah, a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't even like spew that negativity out there, but you would know if it's making sense to you. Then you know. If you're telling yourself all these things and you truly believe them, your mind is gonna generate the exact picture that you're painting for yourself. And I'm just saying, if your best friend or somebody that really looks up to you, or somebody that you're just genuinely close with, comes to you and tells you a whole bunch of negative things about themselves, they tell you, ugh, I don't know how to get this done, I just suck at doing this, nobody loves me, I'm not worthy of so, what would you generally tell them? Now, depending on the way that you look at yourself, you might agree, but this is somebody that you look up to. So if it's somebody that you find dear and you genuinely think that there's nothing wrong with them, you love them for who they are and you accept them for who they are, you're gonna tell them, don't worry about it, calm down, you got this, don't let your thoughts get in the way of what you truly want, keep pushing because I believe in you, right? That sounds like along the lines of what you would say. So do you say that when it comes to you, when it comes to something that you want, and you just put the whole idea off because you believe that you're not worthy to have it, you don't deserve it, it's too hard, it's this and that, whatever you may think? Do you give yourself that same encouragement than you would someone else? Because if not, I'm just saying, life becomes so much more beautiful and so much more vibrant when you just accept yourself for who you are and your mistakes. Accept yourself for being human. Accept yourself just because. Why wouldn't you? It's you. You're the only person that knows everything that's ever gone in your life to make you the way that you are. And you also have the power to act any way that you want to because of the certain circumstances or experiences that you went through. Therefore, I feel like you should be your own best friend. And how to do that? Not to worry, babe, I'm about to tell you. So, like I said before, if your best friend or someone that you look up to came up to you and told you some, pessimistic things about yourself, first, you would just hear them out, free of judgment, because that's how they feel. Who are you to say that that's true or false? You're just gonna hear it out. When you have thoughts about yourself, when you have pessimistic thoughts, negative thoughts that just come into your mind, you're gonna just hear them out. Okay, interesting. And you hear them out as if you would any regular person. In this case, what I like to do is view myself kind of in the third person, because whenever a thought comes in and it really doesn't register or resonate with who I am and what I believe in, I really just gotta be like, interesting that I might think that way, but no, sorry, it just doesn't line up. It doesn't align with who I am and who I want to be. After you heard yourself out, you heard your best friend out. We talking, when I say best friend, I'm really referring to yourself, but I'm also referring to as if this is your best friend talking to you, confiding in you about what it is that they feel about themselves. So yeah, your best friend, you're not judging them, you're not telling them like, yeah, that's so fucking true, of course that you can't do that, because who would you be? One, you're exposing yourself, because that just means that you don't believe that you can do it, and because they told you that, then you're just telling them like, oh yeah, that's not true. Self-projection. And then two, who are you to tell them that? Who are you to tell them that? Who are you to tell them that what they think is true if you don't even think or know what's true about yourself? You have no place to say any of that, which is why I said that in order for you to befriend anyone truly, to be involved with anyone truly, to love anyone unconditionally truly, you have to start with yourself. If you don't, and you don't take the same actions that you would to any other person, and you don't partake in the same actions with yourself, baby girl, that means your intentions aren't really pure. You might be talking to someone, you might be befriending someone because of a internal problem that you're dealing with, and you feel like they solved that missing piece for you, instead of befriending and creating true friendships and relationships that match exactly who you are. And so you attract the same beauty that you find within yourself. You attract people who are imperfectly perfect and that want the best for you and that know that you're capable of doing anything. But if you think of yourself as, I'm not able to do something and I'm not able to have something because my circumstances put me here, you're going to find people who reflect that same energy back at you. And so you can do two things. When they speak to you that way, you can agree, which only says everything about you, or you can disagree and uplift them. You can uplift them and tell them, no, what are you talking about? You can have anything and everything that you want. And the same way that you would say that to them is what you should be saying to yourself. That's what's tea. It's that easy. It's that simple. But that's why it's so important to take the time out of your day to just acknowledge where you may be insecure about, where it's like, sit down, have a conversation with yourself, befriend yourself, find out what it is that you like, dislike, rubs you the wrong way, brings out certain emotions out of you, and then accept yourself wholly and fully. Because if you don't do it, if you don't take the time to understand and learn yourself, nobody else will. And that's on me. Nobody else will, or you'll find people who portray themselves as they do, but deep down they don't really, and you'll find that out the hard way. Sad story, but we can always shift it around. Now, if you do decide right now in this moment, because all that we have is the present moment, that you're gonna change the way that you think, change the way that you view yourself and befriend yourself, then babe, you're on the right track. Everything takes time, but the decision to befriend yourself, the decision to become your own best friend is instantaneous, and you become it instantly. It's literally like you're making a pact with yourself. You're in this forever, because you are, really. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you befriend yourself? You're with yourself for your entire life. From the moment that you were born, from the moment that you leave this physical world, it's just you and your thoughts. And you're always hearing other people's thoughts as well, other people's opinions. And so if you're not secure within yourself and understand that other people's words are just projections of who they perceive themselves to be, your inner state becomes like fragile, because any words or, phrases are said to you from anyone else, because your ego is fragile, because your relationship with yourself isn't secure, you might tend to believe whatever it is that they're saying to you, instead of thinking like, oh yeah, this person is just telling me how they feel about themselves. Because you're secure within yourself, you're gonna take that internally, and now you're not only holding your own belief about yourself, but you're holding yours and someone else's belief about yourself that you claim to be yours. And then life doesn't become that fun, because now you have all these thoughts and pessimistic ideas just floating through your mind, what you believe are to be true, and you just live with that. Meanwhile, when someone's telling you or coming to you and talking to you about problems within their life, you're agreeing with them, because you've carried all these beliefs into yourself, and now you're not only bringing yourself down, but you're also helping bring someone else down. Rather, you being secure within yourself, and then you run into somebody that may need your help or may need a little of your insight. They tell you, they confide in you, and you say, girl, what the hell are you talking about? You can have anything and everything that you want. And they're like, you know what, you're absolutely right, you already healed yourself, but now you just healed another. And that little encounter just mended itself, all because you took the time to put the same amount of effort that you would into anyone else, because I know that you're loving and healing and you always want to help people. I know that. And even if you don't, because you took the time to put that energy within yourself, you now have the power to heal other people, to change other people's mind. And you don't know, words are extremely powerful. Yeah, we all know the saying, sticks and stones and break my bones, but words can never hurt me. That's true, they can't, but they are extremely powerful. They only only are as powerful as you intend for them to be. And so that's why I feel like it's important for you to befriend yourself, because before you can have a flock of friends, before you can be involved with someone romantically, before you can just be the person that you want to be, you gotta accept yourself unconditionally. So I'm glad that I was able to get that off my chest and out to you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you wanna, no pressure. And yeah, thanks for watching.